Hi, I'm Arnie Buss, and today I want to talk about the top three mistakes that couples make whenever there is in a conflict. And number three, they argue about positions instead of needs. And what's the difference? So, a position is the specific way of getting a need met. And when you and your partner are sort of entrenched and we got to do it this way, no, we got to do it that way, you are missing the opportunity to find ways of meeting both your needs, just not with those specific things. So the number three way is arguing on positions and not needs. And in the wonderful book, Say Yes by Uri and Fisher, they go into that in a lot more detail. The second mistake is arguing about who's right and who's wrong. Now, and that is a rabbit hole because, as the great therapist Terry Real says, in marriage, who's right, who's wrong, who cares? Arguing about who's right and who's wrong, you may be right, you may be 100% right, and as the cliche goes, would you rather be right or happy? The thing is that by kind of holding on to that, got to be right. I mean, that's that like that monkey trap where they reach inside the coconut to grab the treat, but they can't get their fist out because because the hole's too small and they don't want to let go of the treat. So letting go of being right is a way to get out of that monkey trap. And the number one mistake that couples make when they're in conflict is not validating their partner, not validating what their partner's thoughts and feelings are about this. And the confusion, I think, is, and I hear this a lot, that I don't want to validate it. If I validate them, they'll think I'm agreeing with them. No, validating is not about agreeing, it's about understanding. And we all want to be heard and understood. So if you kind of turn things around, put aside being right, put aside your position, and focus on validating what's going on with your partner and what they're expressing, then that makes a huge difference. It brings the temperature down, and it often gives you a better understanding, a deeper knowledge, first of all, of your partner, and two, what things are about. And many times you'll discover that, in fact, you're arguing about something that really has nothing to do with any of this. And you might be wondering, okay, so what's the best way to validate? And now you can have some second best ways like active listening and all that. But the most effective way of validating that I've found is what I learned from the great Selwa Said called tracking. And what tracking is about is precisely hearing, understanding the deep message, the hidden message, the nonverbal cues, everything that's being communicated that isn't necessarily in the words. And if you'd like to hear more about that, Lee Garland and I talk about this in our book Here. And if you want to really take it to the next level, then consider booking a discovery call with me where we can kind of talk about your how to up level your communication skills and up level your relationships. There'll be a link in the chat, and I hope to talk to you soon.